So I'm going to go over a little backstory, a little behind the scenes on exactly how this tune came to be. Back in 2016, Genevieve and I, we were working on the album Driftless and writing mostly for that. And we were just getting kind of, or at least I was getting bored of the singer-songwriter stuff. And this little riff just came to me. I brought it into the house and started mumbling it. And within a few minutes, Genevieve had come up with that little hook, "Who Waits," out of the mumbling that I did. And so I'm going to spend just a few minutes showing you little clips from the evolution of this tune, which took it took 10 years. Just about 10 years to really kind of get it done. And I just love, and I knew from the very beginning that Vicci was the vocalist on this tune once we got it written. So in the kitchen, you can hear this version of it, which is the very first day that I was even mumbling this. Genevieve was in there like washing dishes or something, and then she started messing around with lyrics and ideas, and I think within like an hour we had most of the songs sketched out. This is like an hour later, and sped it up, got some lyrics going to it.
So nice, get you so much, I know you tried.
And then this song, I knew it was a really fun tune. I knew I needed Vicci's vocals on it, but we were working on Driftless. It just kind of went on the back burner for a long time. And then not too long ago, I pulled it back off the back burner, and I had played it a few times, like around the campfire or whatever, and just noticed how immediate people resonated with it, and also with all the stuff going on politically and in our country, it really felt like a relevant tune to be working on. And so years and years later, I hit up Vicci about the tune. I sent it to her. She loved it. We talked about like what kind of vibe should we, she felt like, maybe like a Fleetwood Mac vibe. I always had this idea that it was feeling more like The Police. So I sent her the tune. She listened to it, liked the idea, and then not a lot happened for a while again. Back to the back burner. And then I went over to New York to work shows with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, and I was there for 2 weeks. And during that time I was there, hunkered down in a hotel in February in New York. She came over from her place in Brooklyn, and we workshopped it in the hotel. And that's what you'll hear right here.
It's alright in your mind, love.
And we're just belting in this hotel room. It's like 10 or 11 in the morning. You could only imagine all the rooms around us going, what the fuck? And then she came up, while we were working on it, she came up with this little riff at the end. I was like, it needs a melody, and she just blasts this riff out. Which just immediately I was like, yes, that's it. My buddy Rob, who was playing bass at the time, came up with that little opening bass riff. And I immediately was like, yes, that's it. And so we went directly from that rehearsal. It was probably like midnight, back to my house in Bellingham. And he set up the drum track, and we started cutting it right there. As soon as I got the bass track for that tune down, I sent the tracks over to Vicci. She was like, I don't know where to record this. I was like, can you just do it in your house? I mean, I could help you or try to help you. You know, what kind of system do you use? And she was like, well, I'll give it a shot. And she did all her vocals in the closet, which is a tiny closet in her little place in Brooklyn. Sent those back to me, and then Rob put it all together, and it just turned out to be such a fun collaboration. That was many years in the making, off and on.